Bienvenidos a Puerto Quetzal, Guatemala. My name is Mallory, and I've been serving on board the Logos Hope for 1.5 years now. I work in the Partner Services team on board, welcoming guests and teams to short-term visits. And we'd like to invite you to see some of the ministry we have been doing here in Guatemala. This visit to Puerto Quetzal was the second to the country in 2018, having visited Puerto Barrios on the Atlantic coast earlier in the year. Our arrival to the Pacific side was greeted by a traditional dance group, with the ship officially opening the next day. The First Lady of Guatemala, Señora Patricia de Morales, made a special visit to the ship for a tour and spent time in our book fair. Our onboard events in port brought the world to Guatemala. For one of our events, the Logos Hope crew teamed up with Guatemala to bring a very special children's program that took them on an adventure to experience the different cultures.
We set up the Hope Theatre and we decorated it in a way that it would look like the children were visiting 6 different countries, and we were all wearing national costumes. We taught the children that we have some differences in our countries and our cultures, but we also taught them that in some ways we're also similar and we all need hope in the same way. It was so good to work with Guatemala. It was like a big friendship with them, and we had the same purpose. We all wanted to share hope, and we just had a really great time together.
Our onshore teams work with local organizations to help bring help in areas that have seen recent hardships. One team visited a camp set up to house those that lost their homes due to the eruption of a volcano earlier in the year. By giving free eye tests and spending time with the temporary community, the team was able to share hope with those rebuilding their lives. Puerto Quetzal was a final port for many of our crew members, but we welcomed over 100 new people on board to join our community. These new recruits spent 2 weeks in training before officially becoming part of the crew. During this time, they learned safety practices that could save their life while at sea. Then they were welcomed on board in Logos Hope's traditional way through a flag tunnel created by the existing crew members. It is now time for us to move on from Guatemala and head to another new country for Logos Hope, El Salvador. Please continue to follow along with us as we head to a new country in Latin America and continue to share knowledge, help, and hope.